Join me on our ride to the island of Rab. You can actually see the landscape of the island of Rab behind me, and you're probably wondering why this landscape looks like a moon, I would say. Well, it's because of the north wind Pura I mentioned many times, our very strong northeast wind Pura. And because when Pura blows, it makes waves and salt comes to this part of the island, so there is no vegetation. But on the other side, it's a complete different story. Stay tuned. The town of Rab is known as a town with 4 beautiful and famous bell towers. There are also many churches and monasteries here, so let's discover some of them. Welcome to the island of Rab, or Felix Arba, the old name given by Liburnians, who lived here already in year 350 BC. Now, in year 365, the battle between Greeks and Liburnians took place in front of this island, and Liburnians lost. The Greek ruler at the time, Dionysius, took advantage of this situation and built fortresses on Adriatic islands, including the island of Rab. When Liburnians made alliance with Illyrian happines, the Greek power on Adriatic Sea became weaker. And then the Greeks on the south island of Vis, or Issa at the time, asked Rome for help and became their allies. And very soon, Romans started to build fortresses on the same places, on the same remains of Greek fortresses on Adriatic islands, including the island of Rab. In 9th century, the island of Rab was under the rule of Croatian Duke Branimir, and the residents paid a tribute of 100 golden coins per year. Then later, in 10th century, the island of Rab was under Byzantine rule for a short time. In 11th century, the Venetians occupied the island twice. In 13th century, the Croatian king Bela IV found here sanctuary while fleeing from Mongols. In 15th century, most of these city walls were built. At the beginning of the 15th century, Venetians occupied the Dalmatian islands, including the island of Rab, and it remained under their rule until their fall in year 1797. In the Middle Ages, the town prospered, developed a navy, and the number of residents increased. Between 2 world wars, the tourism started to develop, but most of the residents were doing agriculture and fishing. And during the Second World War, the island was occupied at first by Italians, then by Germans, and many people emigrated. Today, the whole island is a very famous tourist destination. The island of Rab has 2,417 sunny days per year. It's also known as the greenest island here in the Bay of Kvarner, and it has also 22 sandy beaches. If you want to visit these sandy beaches, you have to visit the place called Lopar on the island of Rab. If you are in the neighborhood, don't miss Rabska Fiera, the biggest and the oldest festival, medieval festival in Croatia, which is taking place from 25 to 27 July, and it dates from the year 364, when the city council decided to honor the king Ludwig the Great, who freed the island from Venetians. The bell tower and remains of the Church of St. Evangelist, built as a Christian basilica and renovated later in Romanic style. It was completely destroyed in 19th century. And behind these closed doors, there is a beautiful garden with remains of Roman structures. It was a Roman forum here. So I'm going to put some photos when I was here the last time. Now look, these small streets in the center of the town of Rab, and these houses built from stones, mostly in medieval 15th, 16th century. The town of Rab is also known as the town of St. Christopher, which is Saint Patron of the town. And these beautiful city walls were built in 15th century with watchtowers older from 12th century. The Church of St. Cross, and from 13th century, and today serves for music events. As a center of tourism, the town of Rab offers many opportunities. You can rent a boat, you can take a trip to see other islands. There are many private accommodations here, some hotels. You can rent a bike and enjoy the nature. I'm going to take a swim now. It's all for today. Enjoy your day. Until the next time, stay tuned and please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.